Are you a fan of the Dragon Ball Super card game? If so, check out QueenCityGaming.com for sealed product, singles, and more. Just use promo code MafubaJar-10 to save 10% off your order every time.
Welcome back to the Mafuba Jar. We've been sealed away for another awesome deck profile. And today I have with me...
Big Matt from Team KD, and we'll be profiling Golden Frieza, the Majestic Emperor. So the new Frieza leader from set 6.
Yeah, I've already tested a few games against it, and oh my god, that leader is just... It's brutal, guys. It's brutal.
Yeah. So the Frieza leader, the new Frieza leader has a permanent that says you can't play battle cards with energy cost of 3 or less in your deck. So things like super combos, like 1-drop, stuff like that, you can't play. But it makes up for it because it has a activate main that you can look at the top 5 and grab an extra card, and when it awakens it draws 2. So you see enough cards in the deck to be able to, like, I don't know, mitigate the fact that you can't play a lot of cards that draw cards or filter through your deck early on. On the back, he has an active main once per turn you draw a card, which means he doesn't have to attack to draw a card, which is pretty good. And when it's attacked by a battle card, you can pitch a red Frieza's Army card to negate the attack, and then it's only once per turn because it negates the skill for the rest of the turn. So it's like a better version of the Janemba effect to negate because it's every turn, where Janemba is once per game. Yeah, that's it for the leader. So we'll go ahead and get into
yeah,
the deck.
pretty crazy leader. I actually underestimated him at first because of the whole draw 2 instead of retapping 2 energy, but oh my god, no, I was wrong.
So my build is actually a even split between extra cards and battle cards, 25-25. So we'll go ahead and get into it. 4 Kav's Awakening. So set 1 card, getting played again. It is a activate battle. You get 6k power. It's really kind of nutty, the kind of loops you can do with like one of your battle cards. Also, making things like plus 6k means that it gets over certain things, and like that it really shouldn't. For instance, like a 5k.
Just careful, the camera's shaking a bit.
The 5k would like you'd have to use another card, whereas this, like, you can just by itself handle certain combos. So 4, is that all you got? That's the new red negate for set 6. You negate the attack, and you can pitch a red card to neg 15k from 2 of your opponents, up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards.
Yeah, it's stupid, honestly, just stupid.
Especially compared, or well, combined with After Image. So we play 4 After Image as well. It's not a negate, but it's counter timing, and then it negs 10k from any battle card on your opponent's board, and gives you any of your cards 40. For new model scouter, so this is an activate main for the Frieza deck. If your leader card is Frieza's Army, or it looks up for the 7 for Frieza Army cards rather. It looks at 7 of them. It grabs any 2 cards out of those 7s for Frieza Army cards. So you can grab like a 4-drop, a 5-drop. Like you can grab. It doesn't care what you're grabbing as long as it's a red Frieza's Army card. I'm playing 3 Transcendent Strike. It's, I don't know, I like this card, but I feel like it's better in some decks because a lot of times your early turns you really care about anything that they're playing, but let's say it comes up sometimes against like not Broly, but like Swap or Storm or whatever. It's pretty good. It's an activate main. You if your leader card's red, you can choose a battle card with 20k and KO it. Yeah, so it's just easy removal for the deck that's searchable by your leader. 4 Live to Fight Another Day. This is like the main card of the deck. So as soon as you have 3 energy, you're gonna want to play this card, and like most of your turns are gonna be just playing this card over and over again. So activate main, if your leader card is Frieza's Army, and your opponent has 3 or more energy, you draw a card. And for the rest of your opponent's next turn, they can't, when they play cards with 20k power or less, they have to pitch 3 cards as part of the cost. So, like I said, turn 3 you're gonna want to play this, and then turn 4 you're gonna want to either have another one or be able to like get the one back, and play it again. And you want to just keep doing that until you can start playing your own cards. And then the last extra card I play is Planet M2. It helps with the combo. Early game, like I said earlier, you don't really draw too many battle cards. You can't play any really battle cards, so this is definitely one like a card that you can play. It's searchable, so it helps us a lot as well. So 2 of those. That's it for the extra cards.
Never before have I seen so many extra cards in a single deck until this leader.
That actually works.
That actually works, yeah.
4 Unbreakables. It's the only kind of like super combo card you can really play, and it's red. You could play the Cell as well, but like honestly, this is on color, so it's probably just better. 4 Kikono. So this is the card that like loops your extra cards. When you combo with him, you add back your extra cards from your drop area. So you can grab your Kappa's Awakening. You can attack, activate this. Since it's an activate battle extra card, it goes right to the drop. Combo with this, grab it back, combo again, and it like loops it depending on how many you have of these. But yeah, this is really good. Also, being able to add back your Live to Fight Another Day is pretty good. 3 for seeing hits. I play 4, just space things, like space reasons. But yeah, if you're playing red, you should be playing this card. Absolutely.
No arguments there.
3 Berry Blues. So this card is fun. Some matchups it's kind of like irrelevant, but like because by the time you could play this, you can just play a Frieza and like win. But when like you're playing against like another control deck or like a deck that wants to set up, like this card is really fun. Like taking like Shenrons, taking your opponent's Bojack SR, it's pretty funny.
And didn't you just do that in a game you were testing out a little while ago?
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty good. It also ignores barrier, so you can take anything with 25,000 or less, which is a nice little thing. So you can even take like Deadly Defenders if they're being annoying. Final shot on Frieza, 4, only because like it works with this leader, and on top of the fact that like it's a card that you can pitch for his effect to negate, and it's actually a threat. It's double strike critical and a blocking bloodlust, so it's pretty good. 3 Frieza the Finisher. So this thing is double strike, and then it has a permanent of when you have 5 extra cards in your drop area, it reduces by 1, and then if you have 10 in your drop area, it reduces by another 1. So it can possibly be a 5 drop or a 6 drop, depending on how many extra cards you have. When you play it, he KOs anything with 25,000 or less, ignoring barrier. But that's also on your board, so it kills both, everybody's board. There were, like, we were talking about playing like things like Bobbity, but the problem with that is when you bring it off, it of course kill everything you just brought off Bobbity, so it's kind of pointless. So yeah, we just played this, but we didn't wind up doing that at all. But the most insane part of the deck is the card that goes on top of it. Golden Frieza Indomitable.
Oh yeah, I was actually playing against that, and that card right there is why I could not beat it for like several games.
So this card EX evolves by pitching 3 cards from your hand to the drop area, so it's free essentially because you don't pay any energy, and then on top of the finisher. And it has critical and a permanent. If my leader card is Frieza's Army, you and your opponent can play can't play 30,000 or less battle cards without taking 4 life and put them in the drop area as part of the cost. Also, when he comes into play, when you evolve like him on top of a Frieza, he restands. So you can attack with your finisher, then evolve into this and restand and attack with the 30k crit. So it's pretty good. The point of the deck is to get to this as fast as possible. Well, kind of control your opponent to the point where like they have next to no resources, and you play this, and then like they're either forced to play something and take 4 life, or they just lose to a 30k crit. Then I play 1 Frieza Army Reborn. It's a secret rare from Clash of Fates. It's searchable in this deck because you have Model Scouter, which searches it, as well as the fact that it's pretty much it's pretty much the same thing as this, only this also rips a card out of the hand and has Quadruple Strike. So it's just another game ender that's searchable by Scouter. And then I play the 50th card is Fu, Shrouded in Mystery, which is just a good card. You can play it. You don't really use Sparking except for like After Image in the deck. You kind of care like how many extra cards in your drop area, but like once you're at this point where you're gonna play this card, you're usually trying to kill your opponent, so this doesn't really matter as much, and you probably will have enough energy for this the next turn anyway, so there's that. But yeah, being able to shut off all abilities is really good when you're trying to go for a game. But yeah, that's it.
Alright, very interesting deck profile, very powerful deck indeed. Like, Frieza is just, like, he's always coming back with some crazy stuff. First, when he was yellow in Galactic Battle, now he's changing over to red, and it's just as crazy. Like, oh my goodness. I would hate to be the guy who goes up against this again. Alright guys, so there you have it. Thank you very much, Big Matt from Team KD. They're a YouTube channel that focuses on Dragon Ball Super the card game as well, so go ahead and check them out. And with that, thank you guys for sticking around for this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe if you're not already, like, and leave a comment down below in the comment section. And with that, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and you've been released.